if you're thinking about it, just start. What's up, Wagwan? It is Seng, it's Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not new, and if you're new here, welcome. So if you found yourself watching this video, it means you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and I'm going to take you through all the different reasons why it's still worth starting a YouTube channel in 2024. Simply because with less than 10,000 subscribers, YouTube has changed my life. Now, I know on the internet, especially now with the different platforms that exist, a lot of people are creating content, and I think it firstly is an amazing thing to see. I'm so excited whenever I see that someone's starting their content creator journey from scratch. It's literally the most invigorating feeling to decide to start creating, to decide to pick up a camera, or to decide to pick up your phone and post some content. Now, without trying to intentionally sound biased, everyone who knows me knows that YouTube is absolutely my favorite platform. I grew up on YouTube literally from Crank That Soldier Boy YouTube to Jenny Jenkins, Jackie Einar to It's My Ray Ray. I literally grew up on YouTube. Sitting and watching YouTube videos was something I spent so many hours of my life doing, and I still do till this day. I think YouTube is such an amazing platform because it was the first of its kind to give the everyday person the opportunity to show you their life, like literally make their own movie. And I think there's something incredibly beautiful about that. So that's the first reason why I think YouTube is really, really amazing. So with that being said, why should you start? Well, there's so much to gain from starting a YouTube channel. The first thing that I would say I personally gained, skills. Skills. You don't obviously start off being the best video editor unless like you literally do that as a job already. But I started my YouTube channel 4 years ago, and from then till now, I'm capable of doing so many things. I probably don't even show my subscribers 60% of what I've learned how to do through having a YouTube channel in terms of editing. It's so amazing how good you can get at literally filming your own content, editing, using cameras and tech that you've never used before, just knowing how to set a scene up. I think there are so many different things that I've picked up since having a YouTube channel that I'm so grateful for. When you do something often, well enough, or for long enough, you start to gain this feeling that like everybody knows how to do it. And it's just not true. Just because something begins to come naturally to you doesn't mean it necessarily comes naturally to everyone. And that's something I've definitely learned on my YouTube journey. So YouTube is definitely something that has shown me that I have skills and possess skills now that not necessarily everyone possesses right off the bat. But I think what's so beautiful about that is by starting a YouTube channel yourself, you can learn those things, you can hone those skills. Because of YouTube, I have access to software that I never thought I'd be using. Literally in my life, I used Final Cut Pro to edit. Years ago, I didn't know what Final Cut Pro was, and I'm actually really good. I use apps and tools and tech and software that I would otherwise probably never use, mostly because I wouldn't think that I would have a need for them or a use for them. So I find that super cool. Another way in which YouTube has changed my life is, oh my goodness, having a YouTube channel has taught me patience. Wow. Patience with myself and learning how to do the things that I don't necessarily know how to do, and patience with Wi-Fi speeds, waiting for videos to upload, patience with cameras and tech. Like, you can really be minding your business, filming your YouTube video, and your camera just stops. And it's like, now what? It's honestly so crazy when I think about it, because prior to starting my channel, I was not waiting on tech to work for me. In the same way, you might film something once, twice, 3 or 4 times to get it exactly how you want it. But in doing all of that, you're building your patience with yourself and you're building your patience with your process. And oh my goodness, do not get me started on SD cards and hard drives. Like, you learn so much patience when you're dealing with things that you need in order to get your videos edited and out. And that leads me nicely to resilience. My goodness, have I learned resilience since having this channel. I've had to persevere through tech hiccups, through lighting issues, through noise, through background issues, through moving around. And that's a resilience I otherwise, again, would not have had if I didn't have this thing in my life. I also feel like starting YouTube is one of my main reminders to be easy on myself. One thing it's super easy to fall into when you're filming all the time is hypercriticism. And I think that what I'm really grateful for is I've taken it the opposite way, and I've given myself so much grace. I've just decided that since I'm doing this and I'm learning, and there's always something that I'm not gonna know, I have to recognize I'm just a girl and be gentle with me. Like, you never start your job being perfect at your job. You have training, you have conversations and sit downs with your line manager. Like, you build to the point of being an expert in your field. And I think what's so amazing about YouTube is that you have that same journey, but you go through it with yourself. And the last really good thing that I feel like YouTube has definitely supported me with is confidence. I've always been a confident girl. Like, honestly, I grew up as a big fat yapper. Like, I was that kid that would always put my hand up to do stuff. I would present, I would stand in front of a class. So I wasn't lacking in confidence. I'm quite an extroverted person, but I think it's a different level to be outside and filming yourself, literally like walking around with a camera in your hand and strangers are staring at you. People look at cameras like they're explosive. Like, you would genuinely think that something would happen to somebody if they got close to your camera the way they look at you. But I think the more you do it, the more used to it you get. So I just don't feel embarrassed about doing certain things when I'm out on the street, like filming my little outfits or vlogging my meals. It's something that I've learned to be really, really comfortable with. And it's not something that's normal. Like, years ago, it's not something that actually existed. Like, in my mum's time, nobody was pulling out a camera and filming their food. So it's so funny to think that you can build to a point of being comfortable and confident doing something that doesn't necessarily make sense to everybody. Now, if the ways that YouTube has changed my life don't make you want to start a YouTube channel, how about just the memories? One thing I feel so blessed to have is I have what I like to think of as almost a digital diary / scrapbook of all my memories for the past 4 years. Most significant events I managed to vlog and capture, and the fact that I can look back on that and just literally look at how things have changed for me, from my family to my friends. Like, when I started my YouTube channel, my sister wasn't married, for example, and I absolutely vlogged as much as I could about and around her wedding process. The fact that that's a life change and a life shift that I've been able to capture just means so much to me. I vlogged my 25th birthday. I'm just like watching myself grow through my 20s, and I feel super blessed that like these videos will, God willing, always exist and are there for other people to also tune into. These people could be my family and my friends. I know that my family all watch my channel, and that means a lot to me because I have family members who live overseas who are able to keep up with me because they watch my channel. My grandma, shout out you grandma, I know you're watching this because my grandma watches all my videos, but she gets to keep up with everything that I'm doing. She knows when I've bought new outfits. She knows when I'm trying new makeup. She knows where I'm going with my friends. She knows when I'm going on holiday with my boyfriend. Like, she just knows what's going on with me. She gets to watch it, and that to me is priceless. So if you're not going to start a YouTube channel for whatever people deem to be the capital gain of YouTube or to become an influencer, do it because you want to capture your memories. I think if you're considering it, there's a reason why God has placed it on your heart. If you think that you have a value to share and that's something you definitely want people to see as well, then do it for that. And if you decide that you want to have a private YouTube channel of which you only share the links with the people closest to you, it's still absolutely worth starting it. In addition to everything that I've shared, I am super blessed to say that I've had the amazing opportunity to work with some of my favorite brands over the past 4 years, honestly. And a lot of them found me on other social media platforms, but I wouldn't have been posting on there had I not started my YouTube channel. So my Instagram and my TikTok have definitely come from me already having been a creator on YouTube. A 21-year-old me would not have believed that I've worked with ASOS, Skims, Charlotte Tilbury, Rimmel, Garnier. Like, I literally would not have ever believed. And even reeling it off now, it sounds so crazy, but all of it's possible because I started my YouTube channel. So if you're thinking about hitting record, darling, just hit record. You can't fail at YouTube. You don't have to have 100,000 subscribers, even though it would be nice to have 100,000 subscribers. I would like to hit 10K this year. That's my goal for my channel this year. But slow growth is not no growth. And I had 0 subscribers one day when I started my channel. Oh my God, insert video here. But I started my channel with a vlog on a random day at the beginning of 2020, before I knew that lockdown would happen. I thought I was gonna have a travel vlogging channel, and just so much about me has changed since I started it. You guys got to see me graduate, you got to see me move out, you got to see me come into myself in my 20s, you got to see me get my skin together. There's just so much that I feel like the people who watch me on here have got to experience alongside me, and so much that I get to look back on. So if you're thinking about it, just start. just start. I would say the benefits greatly outweigh any of the drawbacks that you might be thinking about. I can't think of any drawbacks genuinely because I don't feel like I've lost anything by starting my channel, but genuinely from the bottom of my heart, if it's something that you're considering, I urge you to take the plunge and do it. You literally will not regret it. I hope this has inspired someone. I hope that you can tap into whatever blessings that I've had. And I hope that moving forward, you get what you're looking for from YouTube. It's a beautiful journey and it's one that I wish you all the best with. So yeah, go hit record and post that video. Don't think about it too much. You're definitely going to get better. Like, you will always get better. There is no way that my first video was better than this video right here. And there are no special effects in this video. All in all, thank you for watching. I've been your girl, Lexus C. And yeah, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.